The recent IAEA report that Director General Amano put out, summarizing many of the questions that raise concerns about Iran's behavior, was, I think, widely viewed as an authoritative source, not coming from the United States, that summarized why the international community needs to move on this second track. So I believe that you'll see increasing activity in the very near future as we work to bring to fruition a resolution that can muster the votes that are necessary in the Security Council.
And Medvedev was going to talk with the president in Prague on this?
Well, President Medvedev and President Obama have talked about this continuously.
They were going to do about it in Prague.
Well, I think as Robert Gibbs said, when they are together, they talk about this.
Really?
We'll take one more from this topic.
The pressure on Iran. Do you know of any country in the Middle East that has nuclear weapons?
Helen, I've missed you.
Thank you. We both got honorary degrees.
We did. Helen and I were out on the new Yankee Stadium field for the NYU commencement last.
Step on the grass.
Yeah, we didn't step on the grass. We were very careful. But you know, she was, as always, in the center of activity. You know, Helen, one of our goals is to try to move, as we have said, the world toward a recognition that nuclear weapons should be phased out. So. From our perspective, that is our goal in fulfilling the President's vision. It is what we are doing with the Nuclear Security Summit, where a number of countries from the region of the Middle East will be present. It's what we're doing with the Non-Proliferation Treaty Conference in June, and it remains one of our highest priorities. So I'm going to reaffirm our commitment to convincing countries that the path of nonproliferation, of lowering the temperature when it comes to nuclear weapons, which we are doing with this treaty, is the path they want to be on.
We'll take one more.
Very China on this board.
Verification is such an important part of this whole process. And for the American people, when they hear you talking about the new treaty, how can you assure them, or what would you say to them about your level of confidence in the verification process that said that everyone will be working in good faith here? Secretary Gates.
Sure. The verification measures for this treaty have been designed to monitor compliance with the provisions of this treaty. So, for example, because there are throw weight of missiles was not an issue, for example, telemetry is not nearly as important for this treaty as it has been in the past. In fact, we don't need telemetry to monitor compliance with this treaty. Nonetheless, there still is a bilateral agreement to exchange telemetry information on up to 5 missile launches a year. I think that when the testimony of the intelligence community comes on the Hill, that the DNI and the experts will say that they are comfortable that the provisions of this treaty for verification are adequate for them to monitor Russian compliance and vice versa.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. On this board, Madam Secretary.
Thank you all.
Hey, buddy. Has this been a big part of your life recently? I haven't had a chance to see the problem since I've been in
I don't know, how'd your big night go? Good?